This is the remainder of the storyline reading for Mr. Jered. It cut off. Okay, we was here. He had to think twice before making moves, universe says, right? Because it says he is dealing with somebody sadistic that needed soul support, whoever it was. So it says right here that God says, what was life to Mr. Jered? What was life to him? What was life to him, right? Because it says that I'm making a change. He decided he was making a change for some reason. And he was telling somebody, believe what you wish. He was making some kind of change as far as a situation or whatever's going on here. He wanted to free himself and do some talking, right? About whatever, right? And he faced the situation. That's what happened on his journey, God says. Because shortly, he went somewhere. Vacation or wherever he went somewhere. But obviously, something come from way back with him and somebody, right? Life was like a jigsaw puzzle to him as far as this person. So we got homosexuality, some kind of homosexuality, friendship, relationship, or whatever. Some kind of way he was connected to or he know the people. He beat me so much, somebody beat him in whatever way, verbally, financially, emotionally, financially, however. He was holding on to love or caring about this person. But God didn't want him to go and fast like a sailor. So he was going to fill some kind of lecture, meeting, or anything like that. Whatever it was. Interview, something. Okay, it says right here that he hooked himself on and ran from his problem. It was easy to leave things to others and escape. So we went in, and I guess that was to the vacation or wherever he's going, and he's going to leave whatever to others to handle, right? So it says it was easy for him to do that and just escape. But he hooked himself on and ran from his problems, whatever problems he had. So we have a female, whoever she is looking for her money and her keys to serve her, a female. So we have that appointment needed to be booked by him or by this person who's sadistic. Because God says, was he really worth it to whoever this is, the sadistic, or to Mr. Jered? Because it says, it's senseless to find my mother. So we have right here that this would be Mr. Jered wanting his mother at a point. Whatever's going on there, because he was dealing with somebody who couldn't control themselves in their own skin. Either he liked fashion or whoever this is, right? So no longer will he be filtered. So he's talking, he rose to the occasion to talk or say whatever because he had hidden feelings inside. He just wanted to say. But somebody had full revenge on him. All right. So he is living an abstract way of living, but God wanted him to bloom like that flower God said he was. Because some man was animalistic, controlling, dominating, fighting, fussing, cussing, whatever this person was doing to him. God says right here, look on the floor for it. Something was on the floor somebody was looking for, or he was on the floor, or on the ground. And he was praying. Follow me? So it says right here that he needed to dig deep and ask himself why. Why did he even settle for whoever dealing with whoever this person is? This card right here, the loss of a loved one, this would be for his family. Letting go is very hard. The loss of a loved one. Mr. Jered. So we have that he wanted to be free from a fortress. You are getting your freedom. And the only way for him to get his freedom was for this person to... I feel like he was murdered. Going off of my first storyline. So the only way for him to be free was through death. But if he wasn't murdered, I really hope he wasn't. But going off my storyline, it looks like he was. I don't see no trafficking cards. If I had trafficking cards going on in here, I could say he in trafficking. But I don't see none of those cards. And I did 3 so far. This make 3. Okay? I see 2 gun cards though. And any gun cards represent murder, but I can turn them around to something else. And we got the loss of a loved one. That's not here for nothing. Letting go is very hard. He wanted to change, but he's worrying about other people. As far as probably being himself, because he had hidden feelings. Right? or about coming out if he was gay, or just being himself, who he truly is, as far as being who he want to be, and not putting on a front like people have to do sometime at work. God said, who are you really, Mr. Jered? Because he is in solitude at one time thinking. But right now, God wanted him to get on his path because he wasn't on it. He was at a place that was familiar, right? And it might have been, it's a familiar place. I'm sorry about my smoke detector. It could have been his law office. If not his law office, some club he hang at. It got to be some place he be at. It's not his house. Get what I'm saying? It's some place. And it's not the Airbnb. It's not that. Because it's a place he frequent regularly. Follow me? That came before that. So, I must get past this. See, he must get past this and continue his life. I'm still handsome inside. Get what I'm saying? I must not forget that. So this is one, usually something real bad happened. Like ladies usually get this card and they've been raped. See what I mean? Because it could be where somebody seemed like they could have stolen from him. Or he could have been attacked. We don't know what happened. Because a rape card is in his storylines and I can put it with theft. So whichever one, only he would know, and the person who did it in God. Follow me? He was saving some coins, or God told him, save your money. Okay, do you love your wife? So this card, if he didn't have a wife or woman or somebody of his own, God saying that he, this is for somebody else who might have been seeing him on the side. But if he had somebody himself, some kind of way, he was seeing somebody on the side. Get what I'm saying? Because this is a taking card when you got a wife, but you stepping out. Get what I'm saying? You got a woman, but you stepping out. Or somebody was stepping out with him. Or we can take it with, if we take it to the work part, do he love one of his colleagues, right? Right, whoever it is. So we have, he was living in a plantation where living, or somebody, one of his colleagues. I got to go with these people, colleagues, or a lover of his, or a friend of his. It got to be somebody close. It's not some stranger somewhere. He had to start, life was falling apart for him, for a colleague of his, some lover of his that was an ex, or some friend of his, whoever it is. Somebody in that batch of people, or him. Plantation where living simply mean not having enough food, shelter, love, clothing, or money. We have somebody wanting him to plant a seed of playful energy, Mr. Jered. They wanted him to soften up because he was going to prosecute against somebody. Because it says right here, obvious. It's obvious. God's saying that somebody knows something, and you know. You know all about it, whoever you are. This is just... God say you know. Because you guilty and somebody else know that you guilty. He not here to say it, but God says you guilty. And Mr. Jered is speaking through the cards. You didn't know that can happen, right? But his story still could come out. You could silence him through his mouth and take his body away, but his spirit still remains. Get what I'm saying? He can put anything on his table and let me know something about you. What you did to him, whoever you are. That's all he had to do is give me a name and I will throw it out there. I just need for him. I hear Mark, but I don't know if he know Mark or not. Follow me? Mark. Okay, let's just flow. Okay, this is the last one for Mr. Jered. Okay, this is the Brass Love 1.